Morning guys, how are we doing? Welcome to today's news update here on Buzzing Pattaya, and a chance to look at what's been happening here in the city as well as what is coming up. So, talking about things that are coming up. If you haven't been to Kanchanaburi, guys, we have got an organised trip which is coming up at the end of this month on the 27th until the 29th. The reason I want to talk about this one, guys, is Kanchanaburi itself is an amazing experience. It really is. And also, more importantly, is they're going to do a drone show to reenact certain things that went on, which I just think is going to be amazing. I'm going to go myself personally. If I bring up the picture, it says here. So what we got in the itinerary is we travel up on day one. You go to the War Cemetery. You go to the Death War Museum, the longboat ride, which is brilliant. Then you go for the skywalk. Be careful, don't touch the sides, you get electric shocks. Then we provide you with lunch. Go to see the Aran waterfall, which itself is beautiful. Kanchanaburi Dam, which is huge, big, massive dam. Then you go and check in the hotel, and in the evening you go out. But then the following day, you've got the breakfast provided, you've got the POW camp, the bridge over the River Kwai, the Death Railway train ride, which is intense. Go into the Prisoner of War cave. If you haven't seen that, you've got to imagine this is things that actually really happened. Then you've got lunch. You do the Hellfire Pass. Sayak waterfall, which is really pretty, back to the hotel, and then on the last day you got Dragon Temple, the Tiger Temple, which is stunning, and then we return back here to Pattaya. But they're going to do a drone show as well, and I just think it's going to be fantastic. If you are interested, it's something, maybe you've got a connection with history of the military, or you're just interested in the military, or you're a serving member and you want to come and see what goes on, guys, highly recommended. Get yourself into Discord, have a look, or contact me via email, 247pattaya@gmail.com, and I will explain more for you. Right, so what's been going on? Well, good news. It says here in the Pattaya News, it says Pattaya cracks down on jet ski rentals. All 490 registered vessels must carry full insurance or face fines, seizures, and license revocation. Now, you come out on holiday, obviously you see the jet skis. Of course, you've got them down Beach Road in Pattaya, and they're over in Jomtien. If I have a particular preference, I would hire a jet ski in Jomtien rather than on Beach Road here in the city. There are various things you've got to bear in mind, guys. Temptation. Oh, well, do you know what? I fancy going. Come on, let's do it. You just jump on and away you go and have fun. Guys, please, if you listen to anything I say, please, before you get on that jet ski, make sure you get your phone and you video the entire jet ski from top to bottom, move it out of the water, even ask them to take it out of the water. If there's any scratches, any damages, anything like that, you are in a position to say, sorry, that was not me. Now, they've taken this on board, and they've done this here in the city under the council. It says here, currently 490 jet skis are registered for rental within the Pattaya Harbour Master. 490. All must secure compliant group policies immediately, and they're going to now face penalties. The first offence is a maximum of a 10,000 baht fine and mandatory insurance renewal. If they get caught a second time, they're going to do a fine and seizure of the vessel registration. And the third one will be a operational ban and revocation of their permanent license. They're going to take their license away. And this follows a fatal accident where two Chinese tourists, one male, one female, they fell from a jet ski in Koh Nok. The male survived. Unfortunately, the female lady, she drowned. But the point being is, they are taking this seriously. They are looking at it. So if you are going to rent a jet ski, guys, please, number one, make sure you check it thoroughly. Number two, ride safely and just try and avoid other people. There are no jet ski zones, which we get those yellow buoys, the orange buoys put out in the little rectangles. That is a safe swimming area, so you can't go through it, guys. So please don't do that. Now, the one that seems to be causing all massive problems at the moment and big confusion. Yes, there is an alcohol ban, a licensed drinking ban between the hours of 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. That's been in place since 1972. So it's not a new law. It's something that's always been there. What they are doing is, it's been widely publicised in all the local news. It says here in the Bangkok Post, new Thai alcohol rules put drinkers on the hook for fines. People in Thailand wanting to quench their thirst with an afternoon tipple risk steep fines under the amended alcohol control legislation that strengthens enforcement and significantly tightens restrictions around marketing and advertising. The individual bar goes from where I said, but individuals can be fined up to 10,000 baht or more for drinking or being served alcoholic beverages during prohibited times or in prohibited places. Prohibited places. Now, it goes on to say, and we are one of them, it says, although there are exemptions for licensed entertainment venues, hotels, certified establishments in tourist areas and airports offering international flights, the onus has been shifted onto the consumer, onto you guys, and the Thailand laws are prohibited advertising of alcoholic beverages unless the content is purely factual. The use of celebrity influence, blah, 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 blah. But the point being is this. If you go into a bar, into a registered, licensed entertainment venue, you are allowed to drink. If you're walking down the road in the afternoon with a beer in your hand and you're not in one of these venues, well, then you are asking for trouble. So guys, please bear that in mind. If you want to sit down on the beach, again, you are putting yourself into a situation. But if you're inside a bar, if you're inside any kind of registered, licensed premises that is providing alcohol, as it stands, as I understand it, and as many other people have said the same, you are okay. You just can't walk around the roads drinking, etc. You know, it says here, if an establishment sells a bottle of beer to a customer at 1:59 p.m., for example, but they sit and drink on the premise in 2:05, that we can state. So if they bought a drink and then they go out and sit outside somewhere, it'll be constituted that you're drinking outside the area. So you must make sure, guys, you're inside these beer bar commons. We have exclusion areas. Entertainment places are okay. You know, don't panic. Just be a bit more aware about walking around. And like the guys now, you know, you get some guys, they walk around with their shirts off. Hello, why are you doing that? You know, on the beach, that's fine. But if you walk around the town with your shirt off, to be honest with you, me personally, I think you look a bit of a dick. But number two, you can get fined for that. There are various things, but, you know, don't overthink it. Don't worry. Don't panic. Come out here, enjoy yourself, relax, chill out, sit into a bar. You'll be fine, guys. No problems at all. Just don't go walking around. And you cannot buy alcohol from 7-Eleven during those periods of times. But that's always been the case. It's never been anything different. Talking about different, well, Pattaya eyes one-way traffic on Soi Buakhao to end the chaos and congestion, which is part of the attraction, I guess, in many ways. But the point being is they are looking, it says here in the Pattaya Mail, that they're going to go, it says, the move follows positive feedback from earlier one-way traffic implementations on Soi Pattaya Second Road 11, which is Soi Honey, and Soi Diana, Soi 13, where traffic flow and safety is significantly improved. The success prompted the committee to extend similar measures to Soi Buakhao and connecting streets leading to Pattaya's second and third roads. I think what they did with Soi Honey and Soi Diana was brilliant. I think it's brilliant. Yes, there are still people that chance their arm. There are the odd motorbike taxis that will go the wrong way. However, the point being is, in general, the majority of people adhere to the new one-way system, and it makes life very, very easy. How they're going to do it at Soi Buakhao, I'm not sure. There is talk that if you're going to go from South Pattaya Road in to Soi Diana, it'll be one way, and then you turn down. And then from Pattaya Klang, which is the central Pattaya Road, through into, again, Soi Diana, one way that way. So they're going to come in and go down onto the second road. Or come in, you can turn up, you can go up Soi Lenki, then you can go up, connect like Soi Chai Pung, go connecting roads, take you up to third road. I don't know how it's going to work out. I think it's a good idea. You know, that Soi Buakhao area is very, very dangerous, in my opinion. You walk around, you know, those guys that have been in, you'll know yourself, you'll verify it for me, that when you walk around, especially there's people trying to pass each other, the BART buses are coming past, the motorbikes are trying to nip past the BART buses and they clip you, etc. So, you know, it is quite dangerous, and it isn't a situation that they are currently looking at, which again is just another step forward to try and improve the city, improve the safety, and improve your experience. Make sure you have a nice holiday, walking about, enjoying yourself, rather than going down to the doctors or the hospital and saying, sorry, I've just been T-boned by a bike, can you sort me broken elbow out? So watch this space. And talking about watching spaces, if you are somebody that rents a motorbike out here, and you know, listen, I've made my thoughts perfectly clear. I don't think you should. You know, the riding out here is very, very dangerous. However, you're each to their own, you're grown men, you know what you're doing. So, you know, away you go, do your thing. I just personally think you should be very, very careful. And, you know, we've got BART buses, we've got Bolt taxis, we've got so many ways of transport around here. You don't need to rent. But anyway, if you do, be very, very aware that Pattaya now are clamping down seriously on illegal parking. It says here in the Pattaya Mail, Pattaya takes action to tackle street clutter and illegal parking in Soi Arunothai. Now, this is just Soi Arunothai. However, don't let that mislead you. You have got red and white lines here in the city centre. If you park your motorbike, if you hire a motorbike and you park your motorbike on those red and white chevrons, they are out riding around in trucks now. They are looking for people that are doing this. They will clamp your bike. When you return, you're going to face a heavy fine. And if you don't return within a certain period of time, I think it's 30 minutes, they're going to lift your bike and take it to the compound. And that is a complete and utter ball ache. You are talking release yourself for a day because you're going to be doing lots of paperwork, lots of money, and figuring out which compound they're taking your bike to. As well as you've then got to explain it to the company that you hired the motorbike from. So, you know, guys, be very, very aware. They are actively doing this. But again, it's a good thing. Yes, we don't like it because we're being told what to do, and nobody likes that in general. But what I'm saying to you is, when you come around these streets, there are I've seen cars parked blocking roads. You know, it is what it is. However, they are currently looking at it, and it's a really good step, in my opinion, moving forwards. I do feel sorry for this guy, but at the same time, I don't. And I want to explain this in the nicest possible way. It says here in the Tiger, an Aussie was duped by a Pattaya gang peddling miracle cures. Goes on to say, an Australian tourist in Pattaya reports being scammed by a foreign gang who lured him into buying overpriced herbal products while walking along the beach. Goes on to say, at 2:29 a.m, so obviously, possibly, I don't know, drunk, maybe, the Australian National filed a report. He claimed he was tricked by a foreign man believed to be of a Pakistani or Afghan descent who lured him into a shady herbal shop inside the Baywalk shopping complex in South Pattaya. According to the man approached him on Pattaya Beach with a friendly chat before offering a miracle hair regrowth treatment. The stranger allegedly promised the products could cure a wide range of ailments with immediate results. Seduced by the sales pitch, Mohammed ended up shelling out 650 Australian dollars, around 13,500 baht, for just 2 bottles of this remedy. Hello, guys, listen. When you come out here to Pattaya, we have an absolute abundance of clinics that can do all kinds of cosmetic stuff, all kinds of herbal stuff, all kinds of body improvement stuff. You know, you've got the Welltime Wellness Clinic that I talk about, which is opposite. If you go down Soi Buakhao, onto South Pattaya Road, turn left, go and see Dr. Cham. He's a brilliant guy. I use him personally myself. They do a fantastic service. Go in there, have a look at the range of services available. It is absolutely top notch. However, they are official businesses that are in a permanent location. When you're walking down the road, and you get this with all kinds of nighttime enhancement tablets, etc., and someone approaches you with a, "Hey, mister, would you like to have a look in my little suitcase here?" The answer should always be no. Don't do it, guys. Number one, you don't know what you're buying. Number two, you've got no recourse if it goes wrong. You can't find that person again. They've disappeared. And number three, it can be potentially very, very dangerous. So please, guys, if you're looking for a specific thing, and you might want maybe you're into the gym, you want some enhancements, maybe you're into personal well-being, you want some, IV treatment, etc. All these kind of things. If you don't know where to go, ping me an email, 247pattaya@gmail.com. I will happily reply to you and give you some help and advice as to where you should go that I know are reputable and good clinics here in the city. For goodness sake, guys, please don't buy off the streets. You've got no way of going back to that person if it goes tits up. And if it goes tits up, it could be quite dangerous. So be very, very careful. Likewise with the enhancements for the entertainment in the evening. If that's your kind of thing, no dramas. Go to Tim's Pharmacy. Tim's Pharmacy is at the centre, the entrance there to the Central Avenue, the mall, the Avenue Mall. On the left-hand side there, you've got is it Tops now? I think it's Tops. Right next door to you see Tim's Pharmacy. He's been in 30-odd years. Go and see him. Very, very good. Go and see the Welltime Wellness Clinic if you want body improvements. There are lots of other things available there. So let me know if you want somewhere. Ping me an email and I'll help you out. But please be very, very careful. Be very, very careful on the streets. You are asking yourself for serious, serious situations. And lastly, before we move on to the good stuff, and this one, I do feel sorry for him in some ways. It says here, an Italian wood carver has been caught working illegally in Koh Phangan. And, what you've got to be aware of, you might be a craftsman, you might be someone that might be an artist, whatever. There are a lot of things here that you can be thinking to yourself, well, I can just do that. That's okay. No one's going to harm it. It says here an Italian woodcarver has been arrested on Koh Phangan in Suratani for working in a professional reserved only for Thais. A profession, sorry. The 36-year-old Italian suspect, whose name was withheld, was taken into custody at an unnumbered house in Koh Phangan district on Monday. At the front of the house, he had a workspace he was using for carving, and the police seized 12 woodworking tools. At the end of the day, guys, when you come out here, go onto the Thai website, the government website. They will list what you can do in terms of work out here. A lot of manual work, pretty much 95% of manual work, as in making stuff, building stuff, all that kind of things, you cannot do. It is reserved purely and specifically for Thai nationals. You can, as a manager or as an instructor, guide them, but they have to be doing the work, guys. So please be aware of that. And unfortunately, this guy got caught, and now he's in a situation where he's got to try and bail himself out, but I don't know how to do that. Anyway, right, there we go. So don't forget, we have got our international firework display coming up, and that will be next on November the 28th and 29th. So if you are here, maybe you haven't opted to come to Kanchanaburi, but I really do highly recommend it. Kanchanaburi is brilliant. But if you are here in the city centre, you want to watch the fireworks, get yourself down on the beach road. There are lots of opportunities. You can jump on boats. They do packages where they'll take you out, ranging from sort of 2,500 baht upwards, and where you get drink and food, etc. It's an amazing, amazing firework display. If you've not seen it before, I highly recommend it. If you do go down onto the beach road area, be very, very careful, guys. Keep your belongings closely by. In other words, pockets, and make sure, no bags dangling around, guys. It makes you a target. Yes, it's extremely busy. It'll be, lots of bumping into each other. So you can get a lot of physical contact without realizing possibly, they might have lifted your wallet. So be very, very aware of that. But guys, go down there and enjoy it. It will be a fantastic display. The first display will be at Remembrance for the Passing of the Queen. After that, they will go into the international side of things. But go down there, guys. It's a brilliant, brilliant event and well worth checking out. Talking about places to check out, if you haven't been to Candy Club, and I do apologise, I called it Candy Shop the other day because Candy Shop is down in Walking Street. Don't worry about it. I'm talking about Candy Club here. Candy Club is the place of the talk of the town at the moment. It is located over by Tree Town. As you're looking at Tree Town, you've got all the food courts, etc. in the middle. On the left-hand side, you've got some open beer bars. But if you look on the right-hand corner, you will see Candy Club there. Now, they are a live music band, it's a live music bar, with a band. The nice thing about this place is when you go in, it opens at 8 p.m. and closes at 4 a.m. All the girls, when they finish their work, when they finish their shift, they head in there. The drink prices for the girls are the same price as your drink. So you're not going to be charged extra. It's very, very busy, very, very popular. It's got a fantastic reputation here in the town. So if you are looking for a bit of fun and like live music, get yourself into Candy Club, which is located on the corner there of Tree Town. It's a great venue and well worth visiting. But get there early, guys, because it gets busy for all the right reasons. And if you're thinking about food, I want to just shout out Taka House. I went there last night myself personally with some friends, and we had a fantastic Indian meal there. Guys, if you've been watching the channel long enough and you've been to Taka House, drop me a comment down below, guys. What did you think of it? I got to say, his chicken tikka starter is just phenomenally good. It's a huge portion of chicken. It really is too much. If you go there and if you think, oh, Mark, I'm a big eater, and you have a chicken tikka starter, then you have other stuff, you are walking into a world of trouble, guys, because the chicken tikka starter is huge. Food quality is very good. Prices are incredibly low. You will have a nice time to get yourself down there, guys. Taka House at Soi 13-4. And if you like your steaks, and you like all your really good quality food, go to Patrick's Steakhouse. Patrick's Steakhouse, that is located just off of Soi Diana. He's been there over 30 years. He's a really, really nice guy. He offers a fantastic menu, does many different specials during the week. So check those out on his Facebook page, Patrick's Steakhouse Pattaya. Have a look on there, guys. And if you fancy it, get yourself down there. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Right, very quickly, what's coming up this week? Today we've got our Monday meetup here at the Buzzing Lounge. Be at the Buzzing Lounge at 3 p.m. It's a great way to go off and enjoy yourself. I'll take you to places that maybe you haven't been to in the past, or maybe you don't want to walk in on your own. It's a great way of making new friends as well. So come down here at the Buzzing Lounge at 3 p.m. Tomorrow we have got Michael with his kick stream. He'll be out and about doing his games, etc. We are working very hard on kick. There's some great new things coming. Recently I did a kick live stream at the Beer Race Circuit. I am going to cover some other events coming up as well. So watch us on kick, kick.com/Buzzing Pattaya. Come and join us there, guys. Totally free of charge, but it's a different platform to what you got here. Wednesday we are going off to Bang Chang. Have a look in Discord. Discord is in there. We've got a dedicated room. There are a couple of seats left, I think, at the time of making this video. But Bang Chang is just over towards Rayong. It's a really good afternoon, evening out. It's a great fun. You'll have a good time over there, guys. So if you are wanting to join me and the guys, please have a look in Discord and come and be part of the fun. It's a good afternoon. It's something very different. On Thursday, Michael and Beer will be live streaming here at the Buzzing Lounge, so join them for their fun and games. They have a great show. They bring lots of different things into it. Beer talks about all the places around in Thailand, etc., as Michael does his thing. So have a look at that, guys. And on Friday, we got our Friday meetup. Friday is a different meetup to the Monday, to today. So if you are looking for somewhere different, maybe you come out on us with us this afternoon and you want to do it again on Friday. Friday, we'll take you to different venues. So have a look at that, guys. Be here at 3 p.m, please. And on Friday at 3 p.m, I will be out and about doing my live stream. Not sure I'm going to be today, but there's on Friday, but there's some live events I'm going to look at, which I will go and stream for you. So have a look, guys. Watch me on Friday. Like I said, I was at Beer the other day. Great fun. I really enjoyed that. I want to bring a lot more live events. If you know, rather than seeing it when it's already happened, you can watch it while it's actually happening. So join me Friday, 3 p.m. on Kick. Come and see where I am and what I'm up to. On Saturday, Michael and myself will be doing our show on Kick. That's here at the Buzzing Lounge. And things that are happening here. We got Monday. On Monday, we've got the Monday Expats 7-a-side football. If you fancy running around, get yourself up to Planet Football, which is on Soi Siam country. Get yourself up there, guys. They have a 7-a-side football from 7 o'clock in the evening through to 8:30. It's a great bit of fitness and exercise. And also on Tuesday, if you fancy eating, Tuesday, you got the Buenos Mega Burrito Challenge. So it's tomorrow. You need to get in contact. You need to register with them first. But if you fancy taking on their burrito challenge, well, good luck. I'm not a big eater. Even though I'm fat, I can't eat. It says, can you eat it all in one sitting? An 18-inch, 45 centimetre, 1.5 kilogram. So Martin, if you were over here, mate, I'll be shoving you over. Say, go on, man, you go. He can eat his food. But yeah, if you fancy that challenge, get yourself in there, guys. All the links are in the description of the video below. On Saturday, we got the Lady Love Lucky Rich Mama Size birthday parties. If you fancy that, they're located in Soi LK. Been a long, long time. Got a great lineup of girls. So get yourself down. That starts at 8 o'clock. And also we've got the Once Wongamat. So if you're looking at investing in a new property, this might be for you down at Wongamat. It's called Once. They've got an opening day on Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning. If you fancy having a look around, it's nice to see what options are available here. You know, there's some great, amazing properties here. But you know, have a look down there. They got their showroom opening, so get yourself down there on Saturday, guys. And on Saturday, don't forget on Saturday, thank you to Alan. Thank you to Alan for sending us in. But we got the Kiss X. Kiss X we go to on our Dark Side course, a really, really good venue. They got a pool party on Saturday. That'd be great fun. Lots of girls. The girls are nice, good fun. You'll have a good time there. So if you fancy that, guys, on Saturday, get yourself over there. They'll have a barbecue, etc. with them. Go over it. You need to get a Bolt taxi. Now, but just type in Kiss X and they'll soon ping up and away you go. And thank you very much, Alan, for sending it in. And that's a prime example of what I keep saying, guys. If you've got stuff you want me to shout out, ping me an email before Wednesday of this week for the following week. Let me know what's going on, guys. I will happily tell people and shout out for you. I just need to know. Sadly, there's quite a lack of information at the moment. I don't know why. It seems that, I don't know, some people are just not using social media as much as they should do, and I don't get it. It's a way of connecting, but anyway, it is what it is. So if you've got an event, guys, thank you, Alan. Please send it through 247@gmail.com. There we are. That's it for today, guys. Right, so thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, please remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. As I mentioned just a minute ago, if you've got any events you know coming up, I need the information by Wednesday, the week before your event or whatever it is takes place. Ping me an email, 247pattaya@gmail.com. I will happily shout it out for you. On the subject of ping me emails, if you'd like to receive our monthly newsletter that Bo sends out at the end of every month, it's a fantastic newsletter. She does a brilliant job. Lots of information, events, etc. Again, ping me an email, 247pattaya@gmail.com. Just write newsletter at the top. They don't say, hi, Joe, how you doing, all that stuff. Just newsletter. We'll add you to our mailing list and you'll receive that at the end of every month. Join us on both TikTok and also Instagram. more TikTok than Instagram, because I really want to push what Bo and Ying are doing. They're doing a brilliant job on there. They're working really hard to try and put loads of content out there, loads of stuff, so it gives them a bit of a morale boost, especially if you like or a follow. They think, oh, people like what we're doing. Have a look at it, guys. If you do like it, give them a like and a follow, guys. The support is much appreciated. Instagram is all about nightlife. That's my thing, so I'll bring you photos and videos, etc., what goes on right here, right now in the city. So have a look at Instagram. Likewise with Discord. Discord is over 23,000 members in Discord. It's totally free of charge. So wealth of information, right up to date, what's going on right here, right now information. So have a look in Discord. It's totally free of charge. As I mentioned, join us on Kick, kick.com. Please have a look at it, guys. It's live streaming. It's unfiltered, uncensored videos where I walk around and we can do whatever we want to a high level. All right, there we are. That's it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please, as always, wherever you're in the world, stay safe.